I'm Angela Ashmore, race engineer for the number 11 with Marcus Armstrong.
I'm Caitlyn Brown. I am the inside front tire changer and mechanic on the 2 PPG car for Joseph Newgarden at Team Penske.
What kind of questions you got for me?
So Angela, what's your story and how did you get to where you are today in motorsports?
My story, I was just a fan watching racing on TV. I didn't have really any family in racing. My dad was always interested in it, so we just watched racing every Sunday on TV, and I knew that's what I wanted to do. I had no idea how I was going to do it. Turned out I was good at math and science, so engineering was an easy fit, and so I kind of decided that's the role that I was going to take. So didn't actually get a job in racing out of college. I went and worked for an OEM for a few years, and then got a foot in the door with a NASCAR team. And eventually found my way back to the Midwest, moved into IndyCar, and yeah, rest is history. Why don't you tell me about your journey into motorsports and how it led to you being in your current position?
So a little similar, but I come from a racing family, and that's all I ever knew growing up. I enjoyed the hands-on aspect of it, and I knew I wasn't cut out to be a race car driver. And even though I enjoyed racing myself, but I took that passion for mechanics and I moved to North Carolina, attended a tech school there, and was able to build connections within the industry, and eventually found myself at Team Penske where I am now. So as the first woman to ever win a race in any position with Marcus Ericsson in 2022, what has that accomplishment meant to you?
I mean, it was a big deal for me personally because there was always that doubt, like, am I good enough to do this? Do I belong here? I really felt when I was in NASCAR, like I was constantly shoehorning myself in, like trying to force myself into the equation. And that was the first time I really felt like I'm supposed to be here. Like I'm here to win. I'm not just here to be here. And like everybody knows it now.
Yeah.
So it was big for me on a personal level, but I thought it was also really cool. Just because I know that there's little girls watching on TV, just like I was when I was younger, that are seeing us both be successful and seeing us in victory lane. And I think that's really important for, younger women, young girls to be able to see success in those positions.
Yes.
If you can see it, you can be it type of thing. And that's totally a thing. So I thought it was a big deal just for, people watching on TV to be able to see, like strong female doing well in that position.
Yeah.
Reflecting on your achievement as the first female crew member to go over the wall, winning the Indianapolis 500 with Joseph Newgarden last year, what kind of significance does that accomplishment hold for you?
It's extremely special knowing that, in the 107 years of that race being ran, that no females ever won doing that type of job. It's a team win through and through, and it wasn't just me out there getting it done for him. It was everybody over the wall. It was everybody behind the wall. It was all of us within the organization to help get him across the finish line first. But personally for me, with my background and my passion for racing, it's been incredible to kind of hold the torch for the females over the wall and kind of show everyone that, there's space for us here. And I'm not the only one out there either changing tires as a female. There's plenty of us up and down pit lane, and any of us can do that. And I think there'll be many more to follow after me, and it'll be really cool to see that.
Yeah.
What would you say to your younger self from where you sit now?
I would tell little Angela to just be more confident, and that, hey, you're gonna make it and you're gonna be really good. So just be confident, own it.
Yeah.
I think I needed a little more of that as a young kid.
Me too.
What's a challenge you faced in motorsports and how did you overcome it?
I think similar to what you said earlier, just having that question to yourself of, am I good enough for this? Am I meant to be here? And I think with the last few years, especially being part of our IndyCar program, I've gained that confidence and that power in myself to know I'm good enough to be here and I'm meant to be here. And I think that's been my biggest challenge for, myself personally.
Yeah. I think it's cool to win races too, because it's not like I'm not just here.
Yeah.
I'm here and like doing well.
I'm doing it at the highest level. And that's definitely true. So for you, what does it mean to be a part of history at the Indy 500?
It's incredible. I mean, you know just as well as I do, there's over 100 years of history. And for me, I just couldn't fathom that out of 106 years running that there hadn't been a female engineer to win.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy to me that it's, you know, we're in the 2020s now, and that these are still firsts that are happening. To be any person, to be part of any winning team at Indy is a huge deal.
Yeah,
so
it's a privilege just to be there and compete. And
exactly.
to be part of a winning team is a high honor.
Right, and that track doesn't owe any of us anything.
Help.
So to be able to go there, compete, like you said, and not only compete, but compete at a high level and win, have your name in the history books forever.
Yeah.
Nothing matches it. Nothing tops it.
No.
Well, I'll ask you the same question then. What significance does being a part of the history of the Indy 500 and the Indianapolis Motor Speedway hold for you?
The privilege to be able to race there and be a part of a team in any sort of role or position, and then to be able to win there, it's an honor. And, you know, me personally, to be able to win at IMS with Roger and his team, just to be a part of that history in its entirety, it's been really cool to be a part of. It was a special win for all of us on the 2-car. Joseph, it being his first win, Roger's 19th 500 win, and a lot of us on the team, it was our first 500 win as a whole. So to be able to have that memory as a team and, you know, everything that came with it, it's humbling, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, so you're getting to the fun part, because I got to experience it last year, and coming back, getting closer to May, coming back to the Speedway in May and seeing the pictures up outside the Speedway, and just like, it brings back all those feelings of like,
getting the rings is like,
I can't believe we did it. Yeah,
this
so
truly
cool.
did happen.
Yeah.
It's been awesome. And I think having us in these roles and kind of getting more of the first out of the way, it's not so uncommon anymore for us.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that it's incredible to see and be a part of, and kind of pushing that torch forward for, you know, the younger generation coming up.
Yeah.